Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my grotto. Hello everyone, editing Rebecca here. I forgot to record this in my original video, but I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. When I started this channel, I didn't think anybody was going to want to watch me ramble about books, but I thought, you know what the heck, I'm going to have fun with it, and I am having a lot of fun doing this channel. And again, just thank you so much for your support. You guys are wonderful. I'm so happy to be in this community. This community has been so great to me, and all the people that I have become friends with, you guys are amazing. And I just again wanted to say thank you so much for all your support, and it really does mean a lot to me. Sorry that this is like really shaky. Also wanted to say that I will be planning to do a giveaway soon. I haven't decided what I'm going to be doing. I haven't decided if I'm going to be doing like a bookish box maybe, or if I'm going to be doing like a book depository certificate or some sort. So just kind of keep your eyes peeled for that. Once I have that more organized, I will be letting you guys know. Today I am bringing you guys a booktube talk. So I don't know if you guys want to call this a discussion video or just a venting video, but I just felt like I wanted / needed to do this video. It's probably been around 3 months since I've been on booktube, and I've loved this community. I can't tell you guys enough how much I love being here, how much I love contributing to this community and making all these wonderful friends that I'm making, and I absolutely love it. However, I do think that there are things that we as booktubers are struggling with that we don't talk about on booktube, and I wish we would. One of the things that I do wish that, you know, we would kind of talk a little bit more about in this community would be the struggles that we face being booktubers. And I know that I'm really new at this and I still haven't found this balance, but sometimes I struggle with certain things, and I always wonder, am I the only one that's struggling with this, or is everybody struggling with this? The one thing that I struggle with the most that I wish was talked about a lot more is playing catch up with commenting back on videos, watching videos, replying to comments on your videos, and I feel like I struggle with that a lot. And the reason for that is because when I step into the booktube community and I sit down and start to watch videos, it's something that I do for hours. Like, I will sit here and watch videos for hours and comment on people and on people's videos and talk to people, and it's great because I love to do that. That's why I'm part of this community, because I love to, you know, watch videos and reply and talk about these books and talk about these things that are going on. But there are days where I don't do that. There's sometimes weeks where I don't do that, where instead of sitting down in front of my computer or on my phone on booktube, sometimes I prefer to sit in front of the TV and watch TV for a couple hours. Sometimes I, you know, want to just read for a couple hours and I only have a couple hours free. And so I do feel like I have to sacrifice one thing for another. I do feel like either I can read a book and neglect booktube for a while and neglect the shows that I want to catch up on, or I can go on booktube and not read and neglect the shows, and it always just feels like it's one thing or another. And because I feel like it's one thing or another, one of those things or two of those things suffer. And it's hard because obviously I love to read and I want to read, and obviously, you know, having a booktube channel, you kind of need to read to talk about books, and it's hard because I either have to sacrifice my reading time or I have to sacrifice, you know, my booktube time. When I sacrifice my booktube time, then I have to kind of play catch up at some point, and then I have to go through so many videos and watch a lot of videos and comment back on a lot of videos, and it's just a lot of catching up to do, and it's just kind of hard for me to kind of find that balance. And I always felt like I was kind of the only one who had this issue, because there are people who comment on my videos and comment on all of my videos all the time and like in a very timely manner, and then I'll see someone else's videos and I can tell that they've commented on their videos on a very timely manner, and it seems like everyone kind of It seems like everyone kind of has that balance already figured out, and I just can't seem to find it. Now, this also brings me to how I also feel like a jerk, because there are weeks where I am super busy and I don't have time to either read or be on booktube or play video games or watch my shows, and I don't have any time to do any of the things that I want to do. So booktube gets neglected, and I only have time to like upload a video that I pre-filmed and pre-edited, and I just have, you know, enough time to do that during maybe like a lunch break, and I don't have time to kind of sit through and look at the people I'm subscribed to and like watch those videos and comment and talk to people. Most of the time I feel really bad because I don't want people to think that I'm being a jerk, that I'm just putting videos out there and not contributing to the community. But time sometimes just really doesn't allow me to spend some extra time on booktube, and I just feel like a jerk because people don't know. People don't know that I'm busy. People don't know that, you know, I don't really have time to be on booktube. And so I feel like a jerk. I feel like people are gonna think like, oh, she's just like putting up videos, but like, you know, I've made 3 videos so far and she hasn't come over here and talked to me yet. And so it's just, I feel like it makes me nervous because I don't want people to get that from me. I don't want people to think that I'm just neglecting, you know, stopping by everyone's channels. And so I just kind of wanted to throw that out there so you guys will understand where I'm coming from. There's this whole other, you know, side to this too, where, and I'm not saying anybody, you know, in specific is like this, but this is kind of the vibe I get, and maybe it's just me completely overthinking it, but after not being as active as I want to be on booktube for a couple weeks, and I kind of go back and, you know, binge watch people's videos and comment and talk to people, sometimes videos kind of fall through the crack and I'll miss a video or two, or sometimes people are uploading so much during the week and I only have time to watch a couple videos, and then it kind of looks to them like I'm not as engaging as I used to be, and so then because I'm not being as engaging, then they kind of stop engaging me. If you guys have ever thought that, I will tell you over and over, I'm not a jerk. I'm so sorry, and it's not me trying to disengage, it's just me not being able to catch up with the volume of videos that I have to watch every day. And I don't want to say have to watch because it's not a chore. It's not something that I have to do. It's something that I enjoy to do. Because I don't hear a lot of other booktubers talk about this, I kind of feel like I'm kind of one of the only people that maybe have this issue. And it's, you know, I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about it and kind of just vent a little bit about this feeling that I have and see if there's anybody else out there who has this feeling. Last night I was on Twitter and a couple of booktubers were talking about how so backed up they were with like editing videos and commenting and watching other people's videos, and then I kind of started to realize like, oh, maybe I'm not the only one that has this issue. Maybe we don't talk about it enough that we are aware that we're having these issues together as a team, instead of, you know, just in me as an individual having this issue by myself. And it was kind of nice to see that I wasn't the only one that had issues with this. And I just wish that as a booktube community we would talk about more of these things. We would talk about more of kind of like behind the scenes stuff, and we would talk about a little bit more about you know, maybe some issues that we're having, whether it's with editing or with filming or with content. It's just, I just wish that as a community we would communicate about this kind of stuff more, because I feel then if maybe a couple booktubers are having issue with this one thing and they see that they're not the only ones, then, you know, it'll help someone out. It'll help someone out not feel like they're the only ones who are having these issues. I hope all of this makes sense. I just, you know, this was a very organic video. I have been kind of thinking about this for a while, and I just turned on the camera and just kind of wanted to vent with you guys, because it just seems like as a booktube community we all have this like face front of, you know, what we do and who we are as people and booktubers, but we don't get a lot of that behind the scenes. And I just wish that we would, and I wish that we would talk to each other more about these kind of things, just because it's kind of nice to know that you're not the only one struggling with whatever it is that you're struggling, and to know that there are other people who are struggling with you or struggling with other things, and you're not the only one having a hard time with your booktube channel. I hope that you guys understand what I'm trying to say and that where I'm coming from, and I hope that this doesn't come off as too much as me bitching and whining video. And I just, you know, I don't know, I just kind of just wanted to vent, and I just kind of wanted to put it out there, and I just thought that this would be something maybe that we can discuss more about the struggles of being a booktuber. So yeah, those are my 2 cents. Alright guys, so thank you so much for listening to me go on and on and on about this, and let me know down below your thoughts. Like, do you guys feel like sometimes you struggle with one little thing and you feel like you're the only one? Do you guys struggle with like keeping up with commenting and watching people's videos? Or if you guys have any tips for people like me who are struggling with this, how do you guys keep up with like commenting on people's videos and, you know, talking to people, and how do you do it all? Teach us your ways. All right guys, thank you so much for listening, and I will catch you guys next time.